Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Beardstown as it is day 4, the final day of the 34th Annual Lady Tiger Classic, and this is one of 2 broadcasts that we'll have for you today. South Fulton will take on Illini Bluffs, and our second broadcast will be the third place game. That'll come up at about 5:30 this afternoon. Canton will take on Menden Unity. This afternoon's pregame show is brought to you by Nerds on Call in Farmington for on-site computer service for your home or business. Call 689-3900. Both of these teams winning yesterday. South Fulton defeated Macomb. Illini Bluffs topped Brown County. An Illini Bluffs-Brown County game, a game that you heard here on CD Country 107.9, a thriller as IB winning in overtime over Brown County. As we said, that a pretty exciting ball game, and that final score, if I can find it here, 62-58. It was a tight game throughout. IB leading by 6 at the end of 1, 14-8, by 4 at the intermission, 24-20. Brown County had battled back, tied it at 35 at the end of 3, and it was tied at 51 at the end of regulation, but Illini Bluffs pulling out the 4-point win, 62-58 in overtime over Brown County. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back and give the starting lineups here tonight, this afternoon, at South Fulton against Illini Bluffs. Back in 2 minutes. Helping underwrite this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. Back in Beardstown, as we are just moments away from the tip-off of this, what would have to be considered the championship game of the consolation bracket. Now, understand here at Beardstown, we have many brackets. The consolation loser bracket, the play-in losers bracket, the fifth place bracket, and the play-in consolation bracket, and the consolation bracket, and then you have the third place game and the championship game tonight. Our pregame show brought to you by Nerds on Call in Farmington for on-site computer service for your home or business. Call 689-3900. And our starting lineups brought to you by B Design Salon on the square at 70 North Main in Canton. Call 649-6040 for your appointment today. And our starting lineups for IB: Abby Schaefer, Cameron Stafford, Tiara Lemmerman, Katie David, and Sydney McClintock. And a whistle, and that is a turnover. IB turning it over, their first of the ball game. And the starters for South Fulton include Taylor Churchill, Hannah Krukowit, Maddie McCormick, Maggie Lascelles, and Erin Lascelles. And that will stay with South Fulton. They'll put it in play in front of the IB bench. I'm Mark Bixler, glad to be with you here on CD Country 107.9. And the inbounds tab has Taylor Churchill takes it, gives it back to Erin Lascelles. Maddie McCormick with it out near the center circle. She brings it to the right side wing. Hannah Krukowit drives in the lane, has that blocked. And it is Erin Lascelles. She fires it off the glass, will not go. Sydney McClintock with the rebound for the Lady Tigers of Illini Bluffs. Lemmerman with it on the right side wing, picks up her dribble, gives the ball off to Schaefer. Dishes it off McClintock. She fires the three-pointer. Good. Sydney McClintock hits the three, and IB the first on the scoreboard here at the 6:48 mark, 3-0. Taylor Churchill gets it into the front court. Right side wing goes to Kirkowit. Cross court, McCormick, she'll fire, just her foot on the line, a two-pointer good. And that makes it a 3-2 ball game as South Fulton draws within one. Lemmerman, high post it goes to McClintock. McClintock looks to drive, and she'll take it in, throws it up, cannot get it to go. Her own rebound and put back won't go. Gets her own rebound again, can't get it to go, and it is finally McCormick that comes away with it. LaSalle gets it into the front court for the Lady Rebels. McCormick to Maggie LaSalle. Taylor Churchill fires the three. And South Fulton leading it by 2 right now at 5-3. Lemmerman walks it across, top of the key, now drives left side to give to McClintock. She is fouled by Maggie LaSalle. Common foul as both McClintock and LaSalle go down hard, but the ball goes to IB quickly the other way, and that is going to be a turnover. It's going to stay with South Fulton. 5:36 remaining here in this opening quarter of play. That is tipped out of bounds. It stays with the Lady Rebels of South Fulton. Well, it's hard to believe that this is the last day. It's been a quick day, a lot of good games, and I'll be the first to tell you as Kirkowit gets her offensive rebound, can't get it to go. It's batted out, and McCormick comes up with that loose ball, but we've seen our fair share of not so good games either, or as well. Maggie LaSalle off the glass, can't get it to go, and Sydney McClintock grabs the rebound for the Lady Tigers. They trail by 2. We're down to the 5:10 mark. Lemmerman, that is a foul. Let's check and see who that will be against. Goes against Churchill, her first, team's first. Lemmerman from the corner for 3 does not go, as that is Maddie McCormick that comes up with the rebound. She'll get it back, and she'll work it across midcourt into the front court. McCormick left side, right side on the wing. LaSalle. She'll dish it off to Maggie LaSalle for the two-pointer. Won't go as Abby Schaefer grabs the rebound now for the Lady Tigers. 5-3 South Fulton with the lead over Illini Bluffs. McClintock skips it over. That is Stafford. Couldn't get it to go. The offensive rebound and put back. Abby Schaefer with that basket. And we're tied at 5 apiece. Kirkowit takes it to the baseline. Taylor Churchill, two-pointer. He has 5 of the 7 for South Fulton. Stafford for 3 from the corner. Rims out, doesn't go. Erin LaSalle with the rebound on the run to Kirkowit, and she is going to go to the free throw line, and I think that's going to be on Lemmerman. Let's see, and it is indeed on Tiara Lemmerman, her first, team's first. And at the free throw line is Hannah Kirkowit. First is on the way. It's good. That gives South Fulton a 3-point edge at 8-5, as in the ball game for South Fulton is Madison Coulter. That rims out, and McClintock grabs the rebound. Lemmerman, top of the key. This is it over to Schaefer on the left side wing. Lemmerman gets it back. She'll bring it into the lane, and she is going to be called. Took that extra step before she got rid of the ball. Second turnover by South Fulton, and here comes, or by IB, South Fulton with possession. McCormick to Crookowit, looks to drive. In the middle, that's LaSalle, Aaron LaSalle. Got it off the glass, and the lead is 5 for South Fulton at 10-5. High post McClintock off the glass, and Maggie LaSalle is going to be called for the foul. So McClintock will go to the free throw line to get the 2 free throws. That is Maggie's first foul. Team's second. Team's third. Okay, missed one apparently. McClintock's first free throw is good. It's a 4-point ball game. The second is on the way, and it's good as well. 10-7. South Fulton leading this by 3. We're in the opening quarter of play. Down to about the 3-minute mark. Anna Crookowit lost the dribble. It gets it out to Maggie LaSalle. Aaron LaSalle with it now on the left side top. Maggie LaSalle as they go inside to Crookowit. It's deflected off of IB, and it stays with South Fulton. 2:57 remaining here in this first quarter. 10-7 South Fulton. McCormick triggers it into LaSalle off the glass for 2. Aaron LaSalle, her 4th point. And it's back to a 5-point lead for the Lady Rebels of South Fulton. Limmerman took an odd bounce, but it was right to Stafford. Stafford gets the pass cross court from David. They go into the post, and it is deflected away. They try to get it to Sydney McClintock, but it was deflected away by Maggie LaSalle. Crookowit with it on the far side wing. Gives it up. Maggie LaSalle on now right side top. And picking up her dribble to give us to Maddie McCormick. She'll drive into the lane. Throws it up. Cannot get it to go. And the rebound is to Stafford. Then we've got a reach in. It goes against Crookowit. That is her first, the team's 4th. 2 minutes remaining here in this first quarter. And we've got a bump, and that's going to be on Maddie McCormick. Checking in is Sadie Markley for Maddie McCormick, and that is Maddie McCormick's first, team's 5th. Common foul as Limmerman gets it into the front court. Limmerman picks up her dribble, slides a pivot foot. Turnover gives it back to South Fulton. Still the 5-point lead at 12-7. Crookowit, they try to go low post, but there with the interception was Limmerman. Brings it to the near side wing. Skip pass it goes. David, the runner off the glass, won't go. McClintock, the offensive rebound and put back. Her first 2-point goal, as she now has 7 for the ball game. And it's down to a 3-point ball game. 12-9. South Fulton still with a 3-point lead. Crookowit looks to drive, lost the dribble, gets it back out to Maggie LaSalle. Markley with it on the right side wing. Skip pass to Coulter from the baseline. In and out. Aaron LaSalle, the offensive rebound won't go, and it is Stafford that grabs the rebound for IB. Under a minute, in fact 45 seconds remaining here in this opening quarter. IB can either pull to within 1, and they won't because they turn it over. Crookowit, the runner in the lane, won't go. It is Lemmerman with the rebound. They go low post. McClintock kicks it out. Stafford, and Coulter comes up with a steal. Lost the dribble. 19 seconds remaining. LaSalle to Hannah Crookowit. And South Fulton with an opportunity to extend a 3-point lead. Markley on the left side wing. 7 seconds. Coulter gives it off to Crookowit. Drives underneath, and they can't get it off. That'll end the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, it is South Fulton 12, And Illini Bluffs 9 back to Beardstown in 60 seconds. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. Back in Beardstown, the second quarter just about ready to get underway. South Fulton with the 3-point lead at 12-9, and it looks like it will be Lady Rebel basketball to start this second 8 minutes of play. Aaron LaSalle triggers it into Hannah Crookowit. It'll be Crookowit, Aaron LaSalle, Markley, Coulter, and Maggie LaSalle. Coulter with it on the left side. That's Madison Coulter. Markley. Skip pass goes to Crookowit. She looks to drive. Tips it underneath to Maggie LaSalle, and she backed her way in and didn't really get a great shot right there. And it's IB that comes away with it. David to Stafford, inside. Coulter, Maggie LaSalle picking up the foul. They are hammering it inside. Maggie LaSalle picking up that foul. That'll be her second. Well, they have her with just one, but I've got her with two. McClintock's free throw does not go. Second one is on the way, and it's good. I'm staying with mine. Because chances are I would say I'm right. That is a turnover. That's the first one committed by South Fulton. 12-10. South Fulton with a 2-point lead. Underneath, Stafford puts it up. Couldn't get it. The rebound, and Maggie LaSalle just takes away the shot before it even left her hand. And that is a foul. We're going to count that as a turnover because she really didn't get a shot off. Grace Roberson in the ball game for IB, as that foul was whistled against Mallory Johnson in the ball game for the Lady Tigers. Hannah Crookowit at the free throw line to get two and missed the first. Chance to extend this lead out. Had an opportunity to push it out to 14 if she got both, but missed the first. She'll get the second. Second one is on the way, and it rolls around and drops. So Crookowit hitting 2 of 4 right now. Both times she's hit 1 of 2 free throws. Johnson gets it down court to Roberson through her hands, and that is a turnover. The 6th of the game committed by IB. Madison Coulter in the ball game, or I should say Madison McCormick in the ball game, as it's Coulter, McCormick, Madison McCormick, Mackenzie Coulter also in the ball game, as is Maggie LaSalle and Markley. That tipped away, but right to McCormick. Maggie LaSalle with it in the corner. Markley just inside the arc. The shot does not go. Grace Roberson with the rebound for IB. Picks up her dribble. They get the ball to Mallory Johnson. Dribbles through and is called for a carry. So another turnover, the 7th of the ball game. Lumberman and Schaefer checking in for Illini Bluffs. We are at the 6-minute mark. Maggie LaSalle drives in the lane, throws it up, can't get it to go. Lemmerman with the rebound, and she'll push it into the front court for the Lady Tigers, down by 3. Schaefer gives it back to Lemmerman. High post. McClintock fires. Good. She has 10 here in the ball game. in the first half. 10 of the 12. 13-12, South Fulton. The pass is deflected away, loose, and it's going to be South Fulton IB basketball. So we will not put down that there was a turnover. They maintain possession. Schaefer will trigger it in for the Lady Tigers. The 5:33 mark. As we said, this is the first of two broadcasts that we'll have for you today here from Beardstown. And that is a kicking the ball. It'll stay with the Lady Tigers. The second will be coming up at approximately 5:30 if things stay on schedule, and chances are at this point they have been staying on schedule. But this is only the second game. Three-pointer, Abby Schaefer. And IB in front now, 15-13. Hannah Crookowitz drives in the lane, throws it up. She's fouled. That is called against Stafford. As that is Stafford's first. Only the team's third. Crookowitz free throw is good. She is now 3 of 5, trying to make it 4 of 6 for the ball game, and does. Tied at 15, South Fulton and Illini Bluffs. Lemmerman with it out top right side. She looks to drive. Goes to the baseline, kicks it back out to Stafford. And that, they try to force it into McClintock, but it's deflected away. And Maddie McCormick quickly gets it down to Crookowitz. Thought about the three. Mackenzie Coulter from the baseline can't get it to go. And McClintock just takes it away from Madison Coulter. Lemmerman picks it over. Schaefer back to Lemmerman. She drives, throws it up, won't go. McClintock battling for it, gets the rebound, kicks it out. As David won't go, that is a rebound to Lemmerman. Again Lemmerman, and then we've got a foul. Excuse me. It goes against South Fulton, and the 1-and-1 is in effect as Lemmerman will go to the free throw line as Erin LaSalle picking up her first foul. That's the 7th team foul. Still haven't figured out where we are off foul-wise for South Fulton. Lemmerman's first free throw is good. Gives IB a 1-point lead here, 16-15 at the 4:09 mark of the second quarter of play. Free throw is on the way by Lemmerman, and it's good as well. 2-point lead for the Lady Tigers of Illini Bluffs. It's Taylor Churchill in the ballgame now for the Lady Rebels. Takes it right side. That is McCormick on the wing. Free throw line, that was Erin LaSalle, who tried to get it over to Taylor Churchill, and it deflected off of Churchill. Just the second turnover committed by South Fulton here this afternoon. Tierra Lemmerman has it being guarded by Churchill. David kicks it out. Schaefer, she'll fire the three, and it is good. Her second three, and IB has a 5-point lead. So each team has had 5-point leads here. McCormick picks up her dribble, goes to LaSalle. It's on the floor and a held ball, and it'll stay with South Fulton. 3:21 remaining here in this opening half. We're in the second quarter. It is Illini Bluffs 20, South Fulton 15. LaSalle triggers it into Maddie McCormick. In the post, Maggie LaSalle. She'll kick it out to Erin LaSalle. It's in and out, and David with the rebound, and she'll push it into the front court for the Lady Tigers. Drives down the lane, and we've got a hand check. Let's see as David will go to the free throw line. Maddie McCormick guilty of the hand check. That is McCormick's second, team's eighth, and the 1-and-1 rattles off, does not go by David. Quickly the other direction, and it's off a turnover. South Fulton, their third, and David gives it into Lemmerman. As play resumes, under 3 minutes, 2:55 remaining here in this first half. David to Stafford. They turn it over themselves. The 8th turnover committed by Illini Bluffs. LaSalle on the wing. Out top, McCormick. Now Hannah Crookowit just between the circles. McCormick on the wing. Now to Taylor Churchill. She's on the left wing. Low post. Maggie LaSalle turns off the glass too strong. Churchill the rebound. She puts it back up, and she is fouled. Lemmerman committing it. That is her second, team's fourth, and Taylor Churchill will get 2 free throws. First one is on the way. Good. Got the first, and they lead it by 4 right now at 20-16. Churchill's second free throw is on the way, and it rattles through. She has 7 for the ball game. Johnson gives it up to Stafford on the right wing. High post now, or high between the circles. That was Johnson. David to Stafford. She'll fire the 3. It's too strong, and Taylor Churchill with the rebound. She gets it into the front court for South Fulton on the wing. LaSalle to Churchill for 3. Does not go. Tipped out of bounds off of Schaefer, and it stays with South Fulton. 1:45 remaining. South Fulton led this 12-9 after 1, but right now IB leading it. Crookowit kicks it out. As that is Maddie McCormick for 2. She has 4 for the ball game. And it's 1.5 minutes remaining. And South Fulton has trimmed this to a 1-point ball game, 20-19. Johnson, she drives into the lane and is called for a travel. That is the 9th turnover that IB has committed. Taylor Churchill into the front court. Aaron LaSalle, right side top, now goes to the wing. Crookowit with it on the right side top. And she slides the pivot foot and gives it back to IB with 1:03 remaining. That's the 4th turnover that is committed by the South Fulton Lady Rebels. We're under a minute. Stafford lobs it into McClintock. She gets 2 more. And the lead is 3, 22-19. 45 ticks on the clock left here in the second quarter. McCormick brings it to the near side. Churchill with it to Aaron LaSalle, puts it up, and David is going to be guilty of that foul as Aaron LaSalle will go to the free throw line to get 2. So with that foul, Katie David, her first, the team's 5th. Couldn't get the free throw to go. She'll get the second. Still a 3-point ball game. 37.5 seconds remaining. The second free throw by Aaron LaSalle is good. And it's a 2-point ball game. IB leading at 22-20. Schaefer out top, it goes to Johnson. Johnson, the crossover, kicks it over to David. Now Stafford, low post into McClintock. Couldn't get it. Offensive rebound, and Aaron LaSalle, I think, is going to be called for the foul. We'll wait and see. No, it's going to be on Krukowitz. And that is Krukowitz's second. Either way, it was going to be whoever was whistled. It was going to be their second foul as McClintock getting one more point and trying to make it 2 with the free throws, and does. 4-point lead for IB, 24-20. McCormick to Aaron LaSalle, 6 seconds, left side. Krukowitz drives, throws it up, does not go. Maggie LaSalle with the offensive rebound, couldn't get it to go, and Schaefer with the rebound, and that ends the first half. At halftime, it is IB leading this by 4 over South Fulton, 24-20. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back here to Beardstown in 2 minutes. Helping underwrite this event, Spoonerville Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. South Fulton trailing IB here as it is halftime. As we said, it's a 24-20 score at the half. And not really sure who this is out on the floor that is warming up, but our halftime show is brought to you by Graham Health Systems. Save the date for the Graham Hospital Foundation Evening and Red event, Friday, February 5th at Big Rack Steakhouse in Canton. For details, call 647-5240, extension 2203 or 2477. A tale of 2 quarters. South Fulton jumped out to a lead in the first quarter and led it at the end of one quarter, 12-9, but IB battled back and led it by as many as 5 points. Both teams have had a 5-point lead at some point in this ball game, but at the half, it is IB leading it by 4 over South Fulton, 24-20. Very balanced scoring. Only 4 players have scored for South Fulton. As your halftime game stats are brought to you by Advanced Rehab and Sports Medicine in Canton. Call 649-1562 for a free injury screen. They fix sports injuries. Scoring for South Fulton, we have 4 points each from Hannah Krukowitz and Maddie McCormick. 5 from Aaron LaSalle, and 7 as Taylor Churchill leading the way for the Lady Rebels. For Hannah Krukowitz, we have 4 free throws. She is 4 for 6 from the charity stripe. Maddie McCormick, 2 field goals for her 4 points. Erin LaSalle, she has 2 field goals and a free throw. She's 1 of 2 from the charity stripe, and that is good for her 5 points, where Taylor Churchill has a 2-point goal, a 3-point goal, and 2 free throws. And that totals her 7 points. We have South Fulton shooting 10 free throws and making 7 of those free throws. So they are shooting 70% from the charity stripe. And we have them with 4 turnovers. For Illini Bluffs, we have Tiara Lemmerman with 2. She is 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Abby Schaefer with 8 points. She has 2 3-point goals and a 2-point field goal. And leading the way with a team high and a game high Sydney McClintock. She has unofficially 14 points. We have her with 3 field goals, 1 3-point goal, and we have her as 5 of 6 from the free throw line, and we have them as 6 of 8. No, check that, 7 of 8 from the charity stripe. So IB shooting the ball very well from the free throw line, and unfortunately for IB, we have them committing 9 turnovers, but they still have that 4-point lead here this afternoon over South Fulton, 24-20. We're going to take another break as our halftime show brought to you by Graham Health System. Save the date for the Graham Hospital Foundation Evening in Red event Friday, February 5th at Big Rack Steakhouse in Canton. For details, call 647-5240, extension 2203 or 2477. We'll take another break and we'll continue our halftime show here from Beardstown in 2 minutes. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. Back in Beardstown, it's IB leading South Fulton at a half, 24-20. The halftime show is brought to you by Graham Health System. Save the date for the Graham Hospital Foundation Evening in Red event, Friday, February 5th. At Big Rack Steakhouse in Canton. For details, call 647-5240, extension 2203 or 2477. And as we looked at, recap the scoring prior to the break, your halftime game stats brought to you by Advanced Rehab and Sports Medicine in Canton. Call 649-1572 for a free injury screen. They fix sports injuries. We had a good first half. We should continue to see that. These two teams look to be pretty evenly matched. As we said, it was a tale of halves in this game. South Fulton getting the better of it in the first quarter, leading at 12-9, but IB outscoring South Fulton 15-8 in the second quarter, and they lead it now over South Fulton 24-20. IB will have possession, and the Lady Tigers just now, they haven't even made their way out from halftime yet. I just noticed that. And they are coming out, so Jim Robertson apparently having some discussion with his young ladies, and we are just about ready to get underway here to start the second half. Our halftime show, as we said, was brought to you by Graham Health System. Save the date for the Graham Hospital Foundation Evening in Red event Friday, February 5th at Big Rack Steakhouse in Canton. For details, call 647-5240, extension 2203 or 2477. Sydney McClintock gets the putback. Let's see if they count it. They do. She now has 16 for the ball game, and with that foul, Maggie LaSalle, and they say 2, but I've got her with 3. So McClintock's free throw is good. The old-fashioned three-point play, and suddenly this is a 7-point lead for IB. McCormick gives it off to LaSalle. Right side, Maggie LaSalle. Well, it looks like they are settling into what appears to be a man-to-man, and that is on the floor. South Fulton, Taylor Churchill comes up with a loose ball. They are in a very aggressive mode defensively. Hannah Krugowit, gets that three-point goal. And suddenly it's a 4-point ball game, 27-24. Mark Bixler, glad to be with you. CD Country 107.9. And a runner down the lane, Tiara Limmerman with that basket. And it's back to a 6-point ball game, 29-23. Want to thank Megan back in the studio. Maggie LaSalle can't get it to go, and Hannah Krukowit with the offensive rebound and put back. Now she's come alive with 5 quick points, and back to a 4-point ball game, 29-25. IB leading South Fulton, and that's a travel. The turnover giving it to South Fulton, so the Lady Rebels with a chance to trim into this lead. McCormick to Taylor Churchill on the wing. McCormick gets it back, left side top. LaSalle to Hannah Krukowit. They go low post. Aaron LaSalle gets that basket. And South Fulton back to within 2, 29-27. Tiara Limmerman picks up her dribble, gets it off to Schaefer. Out between the circles, Limmerman gets it back, now drives down the lane, and a whistle, and we've got a hand check. That foul called on Taylor Churchill, her second. Well, they say that's her third. Maybe that's the one that we're missing. So Sydney McClintock as that foul whistled against LaSalle, and they have that as her third, but I have it as her fourth. McClintock missed the first. Second one is on the way, and it rattles through. 3-point lead for the Lady Tigers of IB, 30-27, and that is loose and a held ball, and it will be South Fulton basketball, so they maintain possession. Maddie McCormick triggers it in, having some trouble, and they finally get it into Krukowit, and they turn it over. The 5th turnover of the ball game for South Fulton. 5.5 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. McClintock puts it up, won't go. Stafford, the rebound, and it's going to be on Stafford. She went crashing down the lane and is guilty of the foul. That is her second, the team's first. Aaron LaSalle with it out top. They give it to Mackenzie Coulter, out to Krukowit. Couldn't get it to go. The rebound is to, was that Limmerman? Limmerman ahead to David. To Stafford, off the glass, won't go, and that's going to be a foul on David. So Katie David picking up that foul, her second, team's second. 4:55 left here in this third quarter, and South Fulton again, and that's a near steal, or is it? Yes, it's going to be. A turnover, the 6th of the ball game, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with IB. Lady Tigers 30, South Fulton 27. That does not go by Lemmerman, and Schaefer couldn't get it to go. Quickly on the rebound and on the run is Taylor Churchill. Churchill gives it off to Aaron LaSalle to Churchill. She stops, fires, left it short, loose, and a reach in rather. And it's going to be on Krukowit. That is her third. Lemmerman dishes it off. David to McClintock, spins, left it short. Mackenzie Coulter grabs the rebound ahead to Cricklewood. Cricklewood into the front court. Between the circles now. Brings it to the near side top. Salas left side top. Drives the lane. McCormick, she's open for the 2. And it is good. She has 6 on the afternoon. And that pulls South Fulton to within 2. David, the runner in the lane, and got the basket. Count it. And the foul whistled against Maddie McCormick. That'll be her 3rd, as David at the free throw line getting 1 free throw, does not go, and the rebound is to Cricklewood. After this one is over, we'll have a little bit of a break between our broadcast and of this game and the next game. Lemmerman drives down the lane, got it, 32-31, and it's not going to count, as it's going to be an offensive foul, as that is called on Lemmerman. IB leading 32-31 over South Fulton. That goes down as a turnover, the 7th turnover off the offensive foul. The player control. Markley goes low post to Aaron LaSalle, and the whistle and a travel. Check that. Wrong team. That is the 7th turnover, the travel, but that is the 11th turnover whistled against IB, the player control foul. IB turns it back over, and that is the 12th turnover, 3rd here in the half. 32-31, and a timeout taken by Carl Beebe of North Fulton. And let's see, is it going to be a full timeout? It is. 3:03 remaining. It's IB 32, South Fulton 31. Back to Beardstown in 60 seconds. Helping underwrite this event, Spoonerville Animal Clinic. Compassionate care when it's needed most. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. Back in Beardstown, it is IB leading South Fulton 32-31. We've got a good one. Our last IB broadcast last night, an overtime win for IB off the miss, out of bounds, and it'll stay with South Fulton. They say it's off of Illini Bluffs. 2:59 remaining inside to LaSalle, and Schaefer called for the foul. LaSalle will go to get 2. As that is Schaefer picking up the foul, and that is her first, the team's 4th. Free throw by LaSalle is good. Second free throw opportunity as we're tied at 32. LaSalle, Aaron LaSalle, got them both. And South Fulton with a 1-point lead. David ahead to Johnson off the fingertips. Turnover 13 now by Illini Bluffs. South Fulton with the 1-point lead, 33-32. Cricklewood gives it off to Markley in the ball game. Mackenzie Coulter cut off on the baseline, picks it up, gets it to Aaron LaSalle. She'll drive, throws it up, left it short. Mackenzie Coulter with the offensive rebound. Churchill fires the 3. Good! A 4-point lead, 36-32 for South Fulton. The lob to Stafford, and that's good for 2. IB pulls back to within 2 with 2:14 remaining, 36-34. Churchill to Crookowit on the left side top, now drives the free throw line, kicks it over to Aaron LaSalle, baseline on the post. Kicks it over to Taylor Churchill, left side on the wing, out top Markley. Right side, Mackenzie Coulter drives, throws it up, too strong, and the rebound is to Schaefer. Schaefer dishes it off to David, and they'll work it into the front court. IB with a chance to tie it. Down to the low post, McClintock for 2. We're tied at 36. Krukowit. That is deflected off of McClintock, and it will be South Fulton basketball with 1:24 remaining. Krukowit will trigger it in for the Lady Rebels. Having some trouble, they do get it into Mackenzie Coulter. She dishes it off to Taylor Churchill, right side on the wing. LaSalle underneath. Churchill off the glass, rolls off, tipped out of bounds, and we're going to go the other way. That's going to be on Krukowit, I believe. No. I think they whistled it against Mackenzie Coulter. Her first, team's 6th. Grace Roberson in the ball game as she gets it into the front court. In some trouble. And a timeout taken by Jim Robertson as he wants to maintain the possession for IB. 1:06 remaining. We are tied at 36. Illini Bluffs and South Fulton back to Beardstown in 30 seconds. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. Back in Beardstown, the pass intended for McClintock, and Aaron LaSalle is called for the foul. Didn't see a lot of contact. She was just playing a defense. It was just a tall pass, and I think the official just thought that, yeah, she was close, but it didn't see a lot of contact with that one. McClintock missed that free throw. Grace Roberson the rebound, doesn't go, and that does not count as it hits the wire. And it will be South Fulton basketball. Be sure to read Steve Shank's recap of today's games and all of your sports news in tomorrow morning's Canton Daily Ledger. Krukowit gives it off to Markley on the baseline. She'll bring it back out to the wing, and that is a turnover. Turnover number 8. Schaefer gives it off to Roberson. Low post, McClintock, and it rattles around and through. IB back in front, 38-36. Churchill to Krukowit. 20 seconds remaining. Krukowit with it, right side top. 13 seconds. Baseline won't go. Stafford with the rebound. Stafford to David, and a travel is called with 3.7 seconds remaining. That is turnover 14, whistled against IB. Taylor Churchill throws up the shot at the buzzer, short, and that will end the third quarter. IB still leading this by 2 over South Fulton, 38-36. Back with the final 8 minutes of this basketball game in 60 seconds. Helping underwrite this event, Spoonerver Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. Back in Beardstown, the final 8 minutes underway. It's a close one, 38-36. IB leading South Fulton. Underneath Stafford, and she took that extra step. And the turnover, the 15th of the ball game, whistled against IB. 7:45 remaining. Still a 2-point lead. This has been back and forth. Madison Coulter can't get it to go, and it is Limmerman with the rebound. Ahead it goes to Schaefer. Schaefer to Stafford. Stafford takes it back out on the wing. David, right side, out top between the circles. Limmerman inside. Schaefer. She kisses it off the glass for two. And Illini Bluffs back in front by 4, 40-36. Down to, we played just not quite a minute here in this final quarter of play. LaSalle off the glass, won't go, gets her own rebound and put back and got that one to drop. Maggie LaSalle with that, her first points of the game. Stafford out top. Limmerman, right side top. David to Schaefer, left side top. Stafford on the baseline, now kicks it back out. David inside, and that is going to be on Aaron LaSalle. And the 1-and-1 is in effect. So Sydney McClintock will be at the free throw line to get the 1-and-1. That against Aaron LaSalle, and that is her third. Sydney McClintock's free throw is good. 41-38, 6.5 minutes remaining. Free throw by McClintock. It's on the way, and it rattles around and falls off. And Aaron LaSalle grabs the rebound. A 3-point game. Hannah Crookowit with it on the left side wing. Crookowit kicks it out to Aaron LaSalle. Maggie LaSalle, left side wing to Aaron LaSalle, driving down the lane, and she's called for the travel. That is kicked. It'll stay with IB. 6:08 remaining. The inbounds pass goes to Limmerman. Limmerman across midcourt. Under 6 minutes to Stafford for two. And a timeout is taken by South Fulton. 5:51 remaining. It's a 5-point lead for Illini Bluffs. A 30-second timeout. 43-38. Back to Beardstown in 30 seconds. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. Back in Beardstown, South Fulton with possession as they put it in play just to the left of the IB bench. Taylor Churchill with it. The give is to McCormick, and she is fouled. Nice. Kind of an alley-oop, if you want to call it that. It'll be a common foul. South Fulton will put it in play. That foul was whistled against Katie David, and that is her third. Team's fifth. Aaron LaSalle for three. Got it. 2-point game again, and that is a turnover. IB on the carry. Turnover 16. 43-41. We've got a good one here. Krukowicz gives it off to LaSalle. And that is loose, and that is a turnover. Turnover number 9. Out top, Schaefer. And we have an official's timeout. And I think that's Krukowicz, who is down on the floor, and as they will, each team makes their way to their respective bench, they've got to stay on the floor. And it is Hannah Krukowicz. Didn't see exactly what happened there. As she gets up and makes her way to the South Fulton bench. And let's see who Carl Beebe is going to replace her with. It will be Mackenzie Coulter. So IB will have possession in front of their own bench. The give is to Stafford. The lob to McClintock. The reverse is good. And it's back to a 4-point lead for the Lady Tigers of Illini Bluffs. 45-41, 5 minutes left. Taylor Churchill. Aaron LaSalle. Mackenzie Coulter with it on the wing. Right side, Coulter. The lob goes inside to Maggie LaSalle for two off the glass. And it's a 2-point game again, 45-43. Schaefer on the right side, baseline, brings it out to the wing. Lemmerman, right side top, post now, high post, McClintock. And that is deflected. I think LaSalle was expecting a foul to be called against her just by her reaction and the way this has been called. From the baseline, David for two, doesn't go. McCormick grabs the rebound, and she'll get it to Maggie LaSalle. Back to McCormick. So South Fulton, an opportunity to tie this one. Potentially take the lead if they can hit a three. The lob goes inside. It's deflected away. Another turnover. That is the 11th committed by South Fulton. 45-43 IB. The give baseline. McClintock for three. Good. Her second three of the ball game. And they lead it by 5, 48-43 with 3:45 remaining. Taylor Churchill gives it off to Mackenzie Coulter. She looks to drive, cut off. And that is a double dribble. Turnover number 12. Committed by South Fulton. David into the front court. That is a steal. Maddie McCormick coming up with that. Gives it up to Churchill on the wing, the left side. LaSalle for three, good. Aaron LaSalle with that three-pointer, and it's a 2-point game again, 48-46. On the floor, and Taylor Churchill going in for is committing the foul. As that foul is her fourth. That is the team's 9th. So at the free throw line is Tiara Limmerman, getting the 1 and 1. Free throw is on the way. Good. 49-46, 3:01 remaining, and Jim Robertson wants a full timeout. 49-46, IB by 3 over South Fulton. Back to Beardstown in 60 seconds. Helping underwrite this event, Spoonerville Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. Back in Beardstown, Tiara Limmerman will get the second of 2 free throws. It was a 1 and 1. Made the first, gets the back end here, the bonus. Second one is on the way, and it does not go, and the rebound is to Mackenzie Coulter. McCormick gets it into the front court, down by 3, South Fulton. That is tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with South Fulton. McCormick gets it into Aaron LaSalle. The give to McCormick, spins, too strong. Maggie LaSalle cannot get it to go, and then we've got a reach in. What do we have? That may be on McClintock. No, it's on Stafford. Common foul. Her third. Team 6. Churchill triggers it in. Pass out to Maggie LaSalle. Aaron LaSalle gives it off. McCormick back to Aaron LaSalle. That is deflected, and it is going to be a held ball, and it will stay with South Fulton. So the Lady Rebels get a break right there. What could have been a turnover, they maintain possession. And a timeout taken by South Fulton, it looks like. Let's see what it's going to be. Looks like it's going to be a 30 with 2:28 remaining. Still 49-46 IB over South Fulton. Back in 30 seconds. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Spoonerville Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. Back in Beardstown, and Churchill triggering in. They get it to McCormick, and McCormick, that is a foul, and it's going to be on Stafford. She'll go to the free throw line, Maddie McCormick will. And Stafford picking up her 4th. Maddie McCormick getting the 1 and 1. First one is on the way. It is rolling around and finally drops through. Pulls them to within 2. 49-47. Second free throw is nothing but net this time. How many times does that happen where a ball just spins around and then the next one is nothing but net? 49-48, 2:18 remaining. IB by 1. Schaefer. And a near turnover, and then we've got a whistle and a push, and that's going to be on Aaron LaSalle. So Abby Schaefer will go to the free throw line to get the 2 free throws. So double bonus is in effect. That foul on Aaron LaSalle is her 4th. And Schaefer can't get the first. Schaefer will get the second as a double bonus is in effect, as we said. Second one is on the way, and it's good. (50-48) with 2 minutes remaining. McCormick drives on the wing, gets it back to Taylor Churchill. Top side right, takes it back within the circles, now on the left wing. Fires a three-pointer, rattles through and drops. Her 3rd three-pointer, and that gives South Fulton a 1-point lead, 51-50. Churchill with the reach in, and McCormick came up with the loose ball. A minute 25 remaining. South Fulton by a point, 51-50. Churchill. That, by the way, was the 18th turnover by IB. Churchill, and the reach in by Lemmerman. Taylor Churchill will go to the free throw line to get the 1-and-1. Lemmerman's 4th foul. Churchill's free throw is good. She's had a solid ball game as she has 14 on the afternoon. Got them both. Timeout. A full timeout taken by South Fulton. The Lady Rebels lead this now over IB, 53-50, back in 60 seconds. Helping underwrite this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. Back in Beardstown, 66 ticks is what's left on the clock. We've got a good one, 53-50. It's far from over. South Fulton leading this by 3. The difference? Taylor Churchill's 3 just moments ago, really the difference. Although she's hit a couple free throws since then. The lob is to McClintock. It rolls off and won't go. Maggie LaSalle to Aaron LaSalle. And Schaefer picking up the foul, and South Fulton at the free throw line. If they can hit their free throws, could maintain this lead, but we've got a long ways to go in this one with 47.1 seconds remaining. The 1-and-1 doesn't go, but Mackenzie Corner the offensive rebound, and it won't go. Gets it back, and she brings it out. A heady move. Maggie LaSalle, 36 seconds to Maddie McCormick. Churchill with it. And we've got a reach in. And Taylor Churchill will go to the free throw line. And she'll be getting 2 as a double bonus is now in effect, as that foul was whistled on Sydney McClintock. Her first. Taylor Churchill, a big free throw right there. Second one is good as well. 5-point lead, 55-50 with 25 seconds remaining, and that's a reach in. On the floor, it won't count. As that foul was called on Maggie LaSalle, and I have her with 5, but the scoreboard, I've been one off with her the whole time. I still think I'm right. Lemmerman getting that free throw. The double bonus is in effect, 55-51. We got a long way to go in this one. 24 seconds is an eternity. Got them both. A 3-point ball game. Jim Robertson wanting a timeout for Illini Bluffs. We'll take one as well. It's a 30. Back to Beardstown in 30 seconds. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. Back in Beardstown, a 3-point lead, as that was signaled as a 30-second timeout, but apparently it was a full one. That must have been what he had. Coach Robertson. It'll be South Fulton basketball. 24 seconds remaining, 55-52. And the pass goes to Mackenzie Coulter, and that is going to be an intentional foul. Both officials immediately calling that. So Mackenzie Coulter goes to the free throw line to get the 2 free throws, and then South Fulton will get the ball back. Mackenzie Coulter gets the first. 4-point lead, 56-52. And missed that one, so it's still a 4-point lead, but South Fulton, more importantly, gets it back. 22.6 seconds remaining. The inbounds pass goes to Coulter, and she is fouled. Just at the free throw line, got 1 of 2. Coulter. Free throw missed. Second one is on the way, and she got that one. The lead is 5. Lemmerman gets it into the front court, drives, throws it up. Count the basket. Taylor Churchill picking up that foul, her 5th. And Madison Coulter, they're kind of stuck in a hard place, but sometimes as a coach late in the ball game, you'd almost rather them just give up the basket. Lemmerman with the basket and the free throw makes it a 2-point game with 17.7 seconds remaining, 57-55. We're going to keep it here. Actually, it is a full timeout, so we are going to take a break. 17.7 seconds remaining. 57-55. South Fulton leading it by 2 back in 30 seconds. Helping underwrite this event, Spoonriver Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. Back in Beardstown, South Fulton with possession, but it's gone from a 5-point game to a 2-point game. 57-55. And it's deflected at about, check that. I was going to say, I didn't think it was deflected. It'll be IB basketball. Well, things just got interesting. South Fulton by 2. The inbounds pass goes to Lemmerman. Into McClintock. To David. For 2, does not go. And it's going to be a foul called on IB. David picking up that foul will walk the length of the court. That is her 4th. And Mackenzie Coulter going back to the free throw line to get 2 free throws. Well, with 9.4 seconds remaining, if she can get them both, those are huge free throws. Got the first. That's an important free throw, but this is equally as important. It's a 3-point game right now. This would make it a 4-point ball game. It does not with the miss. The rebound is to IB. They need a 3. Lemmerman drives, and she is called for the travel, and that will do it. They take the inbounds pass, and that will do it. South Fulton hangs on for the win as they defeat Illini Bluffs here, 58-55. We'll be back, and we'll recap this one, give you the scoring, and recap the game in 2 minutes. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Spoonriver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. Back in Beardstown, a thriller, 58-55. South Fulton coming from behind to win this. They trailed it they led it at the end of 1 quarter stop. Let's step back a little bit here. They led it at 2 quarter stops. They led it at the first, and they led it at the one that counted, if you're a South Fulton fan. South Fulton led at the end of 1, 12-9, and then IB came back, tied it at 20, went ahead 24-20 by the half. Led by 2 at the end of 3, 38-36. And, of course, South Fulton, though, coming from behind in the 4th quarter to win this game 58-55. This afternoon's postgame show is brought to you by Monocle's Pizza, home of the family pleaser, dine-in, carry-out, or delivery. 647-1127. Monocle's, your perfect postgame stop, 135 North 5th in Canton. Monocle's will be open New Year's Eve regular hours, and New Year's Day they'll be open from 11 a.m. until 10 p.m. Again, This is the first of our two broadcasts today, this afternoon, here on CD Country 107.9. I'm Mark Bixler. South Fulton pulling out the win here, 58-55. Your post-game stats brought to you by Advanced Rehab and Sports Medicine in Canton. Call 649-1572 for a free injury screen. They fix sports injuries. Recapping the scoring for IB, they did get a couple players in double figures. As actually they had three players in double figures. Scoring for IB, Katie David we had unofficially with 2, 4 from Cameron Stafford, 10 from Tiara Lemmerman, 11 from Abby Schaefer, and leading the way with a game high here this afternoon, Sydney McClintock. We had her with 28 points, 7 2-point goals, 2 3-point goals, and we had her unofficially 8 of 11 from the free throw line. For South Fulton, very balanced scoring. We had them with Mackenzie Coulter with 3 free throws, Maggie LaSalle with 4, Maddie McCormick we had with 8 points, 9 points from Hannah Crookowit, 15 this afternoon from Erin LaSalle. And leading the way with a team high for South Fulton, we had Taylor Churchill. She had 3 3-point goals here this afternoon, including a big one that put South Fulton in the lead, and they were never headed after that. And they went on, as we said, for the 58-55 win over the Illini Bluffs Lady Tigers. Your postgame stats brought to you by Advanced Rehab and Sports Medicine in Canton. Call 649-1572 for a free injury screen. They fix sports injuries. That'll do it for this afternoon's broadcast. As we said, South Fulton coming from behind, defeating Illini Bluffs here, 58-55. This afternoon's postgame show brought to you by Monocle's Pizza, home of the family pleaser, dine-in, carry-out, or delivery. 647-1127, Monocle's, your perfect postgame stop, 135 North 5th in Canton. Monocle's will be open New Year's Eve, regular hours, and New Year's Day. They'll be open from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Want to thank Megan back at the studio of CD Country 107.9, handling things. And we're going to take a break here. We'll be back later this afternoon, late this afternoon, or early this evening, as the Canton Lady Giants will face the Minden Unity Lady Mustangs here for the third place game of the 34th annual Lady Tiger Classic. Until then, I'm Mark Bixler. So long, everybody.